Hey guys, it's Miss Farragut.
And Carter.
Nice to see you guys again. Today we're going to be doing a blow painting with a straw. We're going to need some thicker paper if you guys have it at home, pencil, colors, paints, paintbrushes, water, and a straw. I just found like a McDonald's straw that we had left over at the house. If you need more than one and you don't have it, you could always cut this in half and share it with whoever is helping you or doing the activity with you. As far as paints go, you want something that's really watery. I know not everybody has paints at home. We have some watercolors here, but even if you did, you could always make your own paints at home by putting markers that are old and dried up in water and making like a liquid watercolor. You could use that, or you could even use food coloring in water and try and make some paints at home for this activity. I just want you guys to find what you have, and hopefully you have enough to do this with us. It's going to be a really cool looking person that's got some crazy hair. I do this activity with my second graders and they love it, and I think that Carter's really excited to do this one today too. Are you going to have a crazy haired person? Yeah, I cannot wait. All right, get your pencils and your papers and let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start by drawing our person's shoulders and their body, and I'm just gonna do that by doing a rainbow line. If you wanna draw their body at the bottom, that's fine. I just do shoulders and the neck and the head. That way I have lots of room to do the fun, colorful stuff on their hair. So in the middle of my paper at the bottom, I'm just gonna do a rainbow line. Can you make a rainbow line for me, Bubby, in the bottom of your paper? Up and around and down. Good. I'm gonna do 2 lines up for my person's little neck. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is the head. You could do a circle if you want. I'm gonna do a like U shape, like this. But if you wanted to just do like a circle, that's fine. We're gonna start over here, and you're gonna come down and around and then up to here. Good. He almost looks like he's got like a little chin right there. I like that. I'm gonna connect mine at the top. That way his head is closed. Very nice. Okay, so let's think about what kind of person we want to make. So we're going to start with his eyes, because that's one of the features that we have on the face. What kind of eyes is your person going to have? Are they going to be happy eyes or sad eyes, closed eyes, open eyes?
Open eyes.
Open eyes. Okay, you can do open eyes. I'm going to do closed eyes, but I want like smiling eyes. So I'm going to do 2 arches like this, and I'm going to put some eyelashes on them so it almost looks like my person's eyes are happy and smiling. You're gonna do some open eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, you can do circle eyes. Go ahead, let's see. 2 eyes on your person. Let me see. There you go. Okay, what about the color in his eyes? Can you do that and draw me a pupil?
Yeah.
The pupil is the black part of your eye, and then you have the iris, which is the colorful part of your eyes. We have brown eyes, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's a little circle light.
I like it. Okay, while Carter is finishing up his eyes, we are going to talk about how the next facial feature that we're gonna do. What's the next thing that we could do, Carter? What else do you have on somebody's face?
Smiles and nose.
Yeah, let's do their nose. So you finish up your eyes. You have 2 eyes to finish. Go ahead. You could just do like a little rainbow line for a nose, or you could get a little bit more detailed if you want and draw like an actual like detail nose with some nostrils and that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna keep mine kind of on the cartoon thing. So today I'm just gonna do a little arch for my person's nose. What kind of nose are you gonna draw?
Like triangle.
Oh, I like it. Go ahead. Let me see a triangle nose. Very nice. Okay, so my person is going to be like singing almost. So I'm going to put like a surprise kind of mouth, like a circle, and then I'm going to color it in.
I'm going to be like happy.
A happy one? Okay, are you going to have teeth or no teeth or a tongue? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna just do like a smile.
A big smile? I love it. All right, you go ahead and do yours. I'm gonna make mine like her mouth is open and she's yawning or waking up or screaming maybe because her hair's gonna look crazy. And I'm going to do one arch and two arches like this to say her tongue and her mouth. And I'm gonna color all of this black, but I'm gonna do that in a minute. I'm gonna do that later. I'm not gonna do that right now. I really like him. I feel like he might need some eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
Could you give him eyebrows? I think that would make him look like really cool. Right? The eyebrows, the hair above your eyes. I love him. Okay. So the next thing that I'm gonna do, I feel like my person's missing something. What is my person missing?
Ears.
Oh, could we give our people ears?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to do real big ears, even though I have big ears. Don't tell anybody. Shh, that's why I wear my hair down. I'm going to give my person little ears. Go like a backwards C. Like this. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. My little C over and down and connect. Can you give your person some ears?
I need some help with
I
that.
bet you can do it. It's like a C. Carter starts with a C. Let me see. All right, connect it back in. I like them. Can you do another one? Backward C. And you didn't think you could do that all by yourself. Look how cool he looks. I love him. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is just kind of give my person details. When we used to do this in class, we used to be like, okay, well, what is the person wearing? Do they have a necklace on? Do they have a bow in their hair? Are they wearing a bow tie? Does he have a sweatband on the top of his head? My kids love to be creative. Some of them put earrings in the ears and like all this kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a line right here and right here. So it's like they're separating their arms from their body. But we are going to be adding some accessories and we're gonna color these guys. Do you wanna do that in marker today, Carter? I know you love markers. So we are gonna use markers to color our person. All right, so,
And then on the hair we have to paint.
Yeah, but we're not ready for that yet. I want our person to be all done before we start painting. Okay.
Yeah.
Get some of our markers out. And if you don't have markers at home even, colored pencils, crayons, any of that would be perfectly fine. But we definitely want to give our person a little bit of life here. We want to color them a little bit. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. What colors are you going to use?
I'm going to use black for the eyes.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to color my person's skin just because, well, I mean, I guess I could do that in colored pencil, but I'm definitely not coloring his skin in marker because I just think it looks a little harsh. So just a tip for you guys, when you're coloring somebody's skin, if you're doing that in marker, you definitely want to use a lighter color because you kind of lose it. See, I just think skin tones look so pretty in like a colored pencil or a crayon because then you can really do the brown tones in the skin with those and not worry about not being able to see your pencil marks in your eyes and your mouth and all these things that you drew. So that's just my tip to you today, but you guys can do whatever you want. I do have some skin tone markers in this, a bunch of different skin tones. Carter's got the darker one. And then I have this one here as well. So you could do that too, but if anything, I would use colored pencils. All right. We're gonna go ahead and color ours and then I will play it when we're done. Ready? Okay guys, Carter did his skin and marker and it actually came out really, really nice. So I stand corrected. He did choose a lighter color and it looks really, really nice. I went with a warmer skin tone and I used colored pencils and then just traced the outline in there. I gave mine some details. I gave her earrings and a necklace and a bow in her hair, and I even put some little rosy cheeks just to make her a little bit more interesting. All right, so now we have our straws, our water and paintbrushes. And if you don't have paintbrushes, guys, I was thinking, I'm like, you could even use like a Q-tip if you needed to, or you could just dip the straw in there and put it on there. Be creative if you don't have everything you need. And we have our watercolors right up here. We're gonna need these to be pretty wet. I thought it would be really fun for this activity for us to talk about feelings. So my girl looks kind of happy and she's got this kind of purpley bluish kind of look going on. I'm probably gonna stick to some really bright colors for her, unless I just wanted to use browns. I could always do that, right? And just do like realistic hair and do like browns and blacks. But I think that I'm going to choose some colors that are in here, maybe some blues, and then try and kind of make it match a little bit. But I thought it'd be fun to talk about like feelings, like, you know, warm colors make you feel kind of warm and happy. So maybe if you're trying to do that kind of picture, you're using reds, oranges, and yellows. Those are our warm colors. And then maybe if you're a person maybe looks sad that their hair maybe is a mess, maybe you would use cool colors that, you know, represent a little bit more of like the sadness, you know, feeling the blues maybe. And you could use your cool colors like blues and greens and purples. My girl kind of, you know, seems happy, and I think that purple can sometimes be a happy color as well. So I think I might use some purples on her as well. What about you? What colors are you thinking about using on your hair? Or are you just gonna use all of them just to have fun, like a rainbow?
I'm gonna do rainbow.
You do love rainbow colors, right? And remember, the colors of the rainbow are Roy G. Biv. And those colors are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. So that's Roy G. Biv.
And some of the colors are like rhinary ones.
Or what?
Rhinary.
Oh, primary colors? Mm-hmm. Okay, can you say primary? Primary? Primary colors are our base colors. They are blue, yellow, and red, and we mix those primary colors to make secondary colors, which are the colors in between here.
Yeah.
Orange, green, and violet. So we mix red and yellow together to make
orange.
Yes, and we mix, yeah, right? And then we can mix a blue and yellow together to make
green.
The secondary color green. And we can mix purple and red together to, I'm sorry, blue and red together to make purple or violet, right? Those are our primary and secondary colors. I like that you brought that up. Okay. So we are going to use a decent amount of watercolor on our brushes, and we're going to wet the colors that we want. I know I want some blues, so I'm going to wet my colors to wake it up, and then I'm going to put a dot, and it should be like a puddle, and I'm gonna put that on her hair, and then I'm going to blow it with the straw. And it helps if you get a little bit low to kind of blow it up. And I think that looks nice, but I feel like I need a little bit more paint. I'm gonna put another one here and here. This one I'm gonna blow over to the side. And you might wanna put something underneath your paper because you might make a mess if it goes off the paper. All right, so you can do a bunch of different colors in here. I did say that I was gonna use a little bit of purple. So I'm gonna put that right here. I need a little bit more water to make that flow, and I'm gonna blow that one too. And we are going to continue on all of our colors, and I will do a little time lapse of our hair. Are you ready?
Yeah, but
Set, go. our pictures are all done. Carter used a variety of colors, and what we actually thought was kind of cool was that he started playing with some of those primary colors he was telling me about, and when they mixed together, he was making new colors, secondary colors. And I thought, wow, that's a really cool thing. If you just wanted to use primary colors, you could do just the red, yellow, and blue, and then you could just mix them. Don't you think it was kind of cool, Carter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like if you just wanted to use the red, yellow, and blue, you could do that on your paper and then see how they create secondary colors as they mix on your paper when you blew it with the straw. So I thought that was kind of cool. Some tips that I just want to keep in mind while we were doing this. I know that Carter did a lot of his stuff in marker on his face, whereas I just kind of traced, but when you're doing the paintbrush part, when the water got on his paper, you could see it was kind of making like some spots because the markers were washable, they weren't permanent. So they started to kind of spread and make little marks on his paper. So just keep that in mind if it gets wet and you're using washable markers, that it may do that. So you might want to either be careful, one, or you could just use crayons or colored pencils instead and you wouldn't have that issue, or you could use permanent markers if you have that at home. Another thing was that we were having a hard time with the straws. So I was telling Carter that you have to get low. You almost want to like lay it on your paper while you blow. That way it really spreads across the paper. And I think that was all of my tips that I was thinking of. I just wanted you guys to keep that in mind while you're doing it at home. All right, guys, I hope that you had a lot of fun with us today. I really loved having Carter here to learn with you guys today. It was super helpful, and I love that he brought up primary colors, and I think that that's something for you guys to remember and play with. So thank you, Carter, for sharing that and for mixing the colors on your paper. It definitely made this lesson a lot more fun, and I hope that you guys are paying attention and painting and drawing with us. I miss you guys so much, and I really hope that you can send me some of your pictures. I don't know how you're turning in work, but you could always email it to me at my school email, and I would love that. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see the rest of our videos as we keep posting as the weeks go on. All right, guys, stay safe. Bye.